Joe Blue here. Got some Fortnite cheating footage to go through today. The at least the start of the new season anyway. I'm playing a little bit. I've got this clip here. I'm not sure if this guy is a bot or a human player, but we'll see. Those shots there, it's like could just be a bot, right? You think, okay, maybe it's just a bot, and it's shooting me because like I don't know how you see me from that distance and then taking them shots without like wall hacks or you're a bot, right? You think it could be a bot because that happens from time to time. Then he rolls in on me like this, jumping up and down. I mean, do bots jump up and down like that? And do bots re-engage when they're about to die like that? I'm not sure, you know. Usually, like, bots do things like they run away and then they start, like, hitting a wall for no reason. But, like, jumping up and down, constantly trying to shoot you, running away, and then even though you broke their shields, coming back, and then maybe they change the way the AI works for bots, maybe, but I don't know. Because I was trying to make my name anonymous, I made everyone else's name anonymous, so I can't even tell by their name if it's a bot or not, but I'm not sure. It could be a cheater, could be a bot. Who knows? Okay, so this one here, I think, is potentially a case of wall hacks. It's kind of hard to tell because I don't get a proper view of the person as they approach me. I'm not sure if they've seen me already or not. Well, basically, I run up this way here, thinking that these were players at first, but they're just AI shooting each other just to draw people over, I guess. But I'm quite at the edge of this area. I'm quite at the back. It's tree line. I'm not going to be easy to see at a glance. I've come from the left, and as far as I know, there's no one there. And I think I saw the player then. Pull that back. Right, so I see this player here. So I'm too far away to show up on sound indicator. There's no I've come from this area as well, so I don't know there's anybody around me. And this person's running. Again, I got the tree line here. Like, yeah, it's possible they could have seen me, but you got these AIs shooting each other here, so that's going to be immediately distracting. So there's no way to say for certainty that they've seen me, and there's no certainty to say that they haven't seen me either. But I do have some amount of cover that it wouldn't be apparent that I was there. And they're running up this way, running up this way. And then instead of coming up like this way or around, they sort of cut back inwardly over here, and you see them there. And then they're immediately looking at me. Straight away, I'm crouch walking. And they're straight up on me with an auto shotty, which of course, aimbotter's paradise with an auto shotty. So it's hard to tell because, you know, maybe it's potentially that they run up, saw me, and then move because I don't get to see what angle they're looking at there. I only see them as I'm moving across, so they could have come across, see me, and quickly like turn to me. There's no sort of certainty that they were looking at me immediately. I'm missing that frame of information, but it does seem like it's a little bit sus. Right, they start looking out of the windows. You think, yeah, that's normal. Right, looking out the windows. Of course, what you're doing, you check all the windows and whatnot. Checking the windows, because they know I'm spectating, right? So they probably think, oh, I'm looking for cheaters or whatever. So, you know, is this actually looking out the windows for people? Or are they actually just trying to throw me off the scent that they're pretending to be legit looking, but they've actually got wall hacks? Because they do this odd thing here where they're looking on this angle, and it's like, is there a player over there? Or they come to this window to, oh, I'm going to pretend I'm looking out the window. But I'm like, now that I'm looking at this weird angle for no apparent reason for quite some time. Then step back, I mean, what, you can't see anything? It's like they're looking at somebody through the wall. Right? Now I'm back to the window. Oh, pretend I'm looking out of the window. Oh, no, I don't have wall hacks. No, of course not. Oh, I'm gonna look for all the windows, and then this quick little pan around the room there. See this back and forth panning, like looking around. It's like, what are you looking at? You're in a room. Why you keep looking around? Oh, look out the window. I don't have wall hacks. Let me have a look. I'm gonna look out the window. Look out the window again. Oh, no window. Oh. And then a quick little look around again at the wall. Looking around like, is this the wall hacks? You're looking around at your wall hacks. Oh, oh, and I'll go back over to the window now to pretend that I don't have wall hacks. Look, she's scanning. Oh, back to the window. I don't have wall hacks. Yep, let me look out the window. No, I don't have wall hacks. I'm looking out the window like a legitimate player now. Let me have a look at my wall hacks. Let me have a look around. Oh, go to the other window. Let's make it look suspicious. There's some shots going over there now. Oh, pretend I'm looking out the window without exposing myself, but really, have a little look around, all sides, all look around all around me with my wall hacks, and just like occasionally look out of a window, make it look like I'm not got the wall hacks. Look at this shit. You ain't kidding? You ain't fooling no one, man. This guy's got walls. He's making it look like he's got walls. You know, if he hasn't got walls, he's making it look bait that he does have walls. Because why would you just keep looking from window to window to window, or just looking at one specific window that would give you the most coverage of the potential direction they're coming from, right? If you look on the map here, I don't know what angle they're looking at, but you'd probably cover this angle, right? If you had a window overlooking this area here, then you'd look at this angle here because you probably, depending on how far away the circle is, right? Let's say this side here is unlikely to probably have any other players that you haven't come across. That all the players would be coming from around this way, so you'd set yourself up to be looking out of a window that would have coverage around this way, right? Or where people would likely be coming from. But to basically sit at one window that is hard to tell which potential angle is they're looking at, but only look at one window and just keep spinning around the room, looking at the room. You know what I mean? Unless you got walls, man, it's kind of suspicious that you're doing that thing again. They've come up top of the roof now, looking around, and then they're looking over here. Oh, and there's a player there. Oh, how convenient, right? So remember, we've already got the instance where they've basically dropped on me, killed me, look like wall hacks, even though there's a few things where maybe they saw me, maybe they didn't. Then you got them in the last little bit of footage where they're basically looking around the room, making it look like, trying to make it look like they don't have wall hacks, but they keep scanning around the room. And then you got this instance where they've got no indication that there's any player in that direction at all, but all of a sudden, right there, it's like, oh, it's like they've seen a player there. There's no indication there's a player there. They drop down by accident, they drop back up, they drop down, so they're committed to go in this direction, even though the ring is this way, so it's like, it's a little bit sus. And then they look straight in that direction, and then there's a player. And they probably lost to somebody with a better aimbot, suspiciously only with 1 HP left. So, just got killed by another cheater, basically. Okay, so it would seem, potentially, that this person here is another wall hacker. Oh, is that throwing a peace offering? Oh, he's trying to see if he's friendly. Is this the cheater camaraderie? Like, yeah, I'm a good cheater, man. I'm gonna throw you some shields, a peace offering. Is this wall hacks as well? Is this looking through the wall there? Because they're not really like looking if they've gone to ground. So they're just looking. Don't know why the audio goes out there. I think I alt-tabbed. And as soon as they leave and jump onto the thing, they immediately know and they shoot. and they win. So I'm pretty sure I was killed by a wallhack aimbotter, who was then killed by at least an aimbotter, potentially, with some sort of foot pedal or health hacks to protect our 1 HP, or to foot pedal when they're at low health, or auto aimbot when they're at low health, or something like that. And then they get killed by somebody else who also seems to have potentially wall hacks and aimbots. So that's potentially one, pretty sure was wall hacking, absolutely, 100%. This person getting killed now possibly is a cheater, and I'm pretty sure this person also seems to have wall hack aimbot. So it basically, as soon as I got down to the last set of players, all the last set of players were all cheaters. Seems to be getting closer though. I can't see anybody moving towards me. Potentially he's got wall hacks, right? So I see him over there. He's going around the edge, which makes me think wall hacks as well. The fact that he's going around the back, it's like, yeah, usually the radius is quite big on a bounty, so it's usually very difficult to just, get to the right place. And he's basically going to the furthest point that I wouldn't be, right? Think about that. Like every time you chase the bounty, usually they're moving. So when you go to the bounty location, until it gets really small, the chances are they've already moved. So this guy's going to the furthest point away from me, to the edge of the circle, where I'm least likely to be. And that kind of suggests that maybe he's got wall hacks and he knows I haven't moved, and he's trying to come around my furthest line of sight so that I will have less chance I'll actually see them approach me. But I think I see them. Yeah, I see them there. Just gone behind that rock. Remember, this is the least likely. They're coming from the position of the least likely place I'll be, because they're gonna have a big circle right around here somewhere where I could be, and I might potentially. Most people will be moving more towards the center of the circle, right? So he's moving to a place where I'd have the least chances of being the furthest distance from me. Yeah, he's got the indicator, but that's only just come to 2, as he's basically ran around the edge to get to me. Yeah, sure, maybe he's just being cautious, but it could also be he's got wall hacks and he's trying to take a path outside of my predicted line of sight, in it. So I tag in there, which gives me the wall hacks. And that right there, I think, is probably the smoking gun. That this guy's got wall hacks and aimbot. I mean, he hasn't tagged me. He can't see me through the wall. I can see him through the wall, and he just took a step out, bang, tried to shoot me through a tree. And, like, he missed the shot, so he's probably not got an aimbot, but he's definitely potentially got the wall hacks, which is what the assumption was, right? The fact that they took this outside path to the least likeliest location would suggest they had wall hacks, and the fact that they just tried to step out, take a peek, shoot me through this tree like that would suggest that he's got wall hacks as well, right? And because I've got wall hacks, I can see him do that. Because it's like he was looking at me then. It's almost like he's trying to pretend. He's trying to pretend that he doesn't have wall hacks. It's like, oh, I'm gonna run out. I'm gonna run out too. Yeah, I know where you are. Oh, let me look away. Don't want to pretend that I've got wall hacks. Oh, what's over there? Probably didn't expect that I had that rifle with the explosive shot though. And he's like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. But bang! Look at that, like step out, shoot through the tree. Suggests that he's got wall hacks as well. Because the only reason why I'm taking this shot through the tree is because I've got wall hacks. So the fact that he's doing exactly the same that what I'm doing would suggest he has wall hacks as well. I'm not tagged, so he doesn't have legal wall hacks within the game. He's got external third-party cheating software wall hacks, which is what the assumption was. So it's all lining up. All the physical evidence is all lining up that this guy's got wall hacks. The Cobra Man, I'm telling you, man, every time with this Cobra Man, you just never get the shots, man. But the fact that this happens here, so I see the footsteps, I see that he's ran towards me, so it's like he's got the wall hack, he sees that I'm coming up the cliff or heading towards the cliff before I've even gone up the the elevator or whatever, the escalator or the yeah. So he's ran towards me, knowing that I've got wall hacks, and this seems like aimbot to me as well. Oh, the zip line. Yeah, I mean I'm pretty like full health here, and he basically as soon as I run up, bang. It's like as soon as I get up there, bang, headshot, and then just like blazes me with a few shots from his machine gun, even though I'm basically running in a circle at close proximity. So again, it's like the law of perspective. Like it's difficult to track moving targets that are really close to you unless you've got aim, right? So the fact that he's able to like right there after this shotgun, you could say, "Oh yeah, we saw you come up and he hit you with this shotgun instant reaction." Yeah, it could happen. Could happen. Unlikely, but could happen. However, me jumping around, spinning around the person at close range, and basically he's already still snapped to me, shooting like that suggests aimbot. I mean, you can't convince me otherwise. You can't stick to somebody who's moving around you at close range with literally uh, glued, literally glued. So you got the first shot. I mean, look at this shot up here, right? He shot me where I was, not where I currently am. Right, and I'm jumping around the guy, and it's like, is that my shot? Is that his shot? I mean, this would indicate that like I'm being shot from that direction and being hit right. So then I've hit him with the explosive rifle, and he's like that. He's already on me, fucking pixelation. So bang, he's hit me like that, out where I was, not where I am, and he's already snapped to me, even though I've jumped around him, and it's like perfect on target, and literally melts me with a couple of blasts. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Warhack's aimbot for that guy, but it's like aimbot's proximity based, doesn't work at range, seemingly only works at close range. Yeah, footsteps. He pretending that he's not got wall hacks. That's pretty much confirms aimbot silent aim, right? Pretty much confirms it. Shooting. He's shooting there. His crosshairs not even on target, yet he's getting hits. So this is silent aim. Again, crosshair not on target, getting hits. Jumps in the air. The silent aim follows the person up the air instantly. Yeah, guys are using silent aim, aimbot cheater. Probably killed by somebody else with an aimbot, because he's definitely got a silent aim aimbot. So if somebody's just taking this guy out with basically hardly losing any health whatsoever, would suggest that this other dude's also cheating as well. And that shot right there suggests straight away that the other guy's cheating. He goes up there, moves out of the way, so that's like a pre-aim, pre-fire aimbot, but because he's moved out of the angle, the shot misses. But I'm pretty sure that's pre-fire, right? And let's have a look at the damage the guy took. I mean, look how much damage this guy's taken, right? I don't know if that's a spectator blood. I mean, he did just eat something then. What did he eat? Ice cream cone. Does ice cream cone give you all your health and shields back? That's 46. 60. 80. So he broke shields. And he eats one ice cream cone. And it's like he's full health, full shields. Is that right? Is that legit? Or is this guy using some kind of health hacks as well? Right, so this is the guy who killed the other guy. Looks a bit aimbotty to me, man. Like he wasn't even, like he's not even looking. It's like snap. It's like he's not even aiming. He's just automatic shooting through the grass. Classic aimbot strat. It's like who'd aim like that, right? Who'd start like he's literally start shooting before he's even really got into the ADS. He's just auto shooting, like he's already shot there straight away, and he's already got. Is that a hit as well? That's from the shotgun. So he goes straight in, firing. So again, this just it has the taint, has the essence of an aimbotter because they're just holding down a button. They're like, right, auto fire, auto aimbot. I just go straight into ADS, shooting automatically. I don't go to ADS, aim, shoot. I'm shooting ADS, all one motion, like it's just holding down a button that goes into ADS. One hold one button does everything. It fires, goes to ADS and aimbots all at once. It just holds down the button and he goes to ADS and it basically takes over. He's no longer playing the game anymore. He's just holding down a button and this is just all playing automatically for him. Aimbot follows their movements, automatic. And again, this is another game in the same day. I think it's literally back to back, either straight after the last game or there was a game in between. I'm pretty sure the last game I basically got down to the final people, and the last two people were cheaters. Got another game, I got killed by a cheater, and they also get killed by a cheater. So it's just like it's just cheaters everywhere in Fortnite. You get to the top 10, and it's like every other person in that top 10 out of the other 9 people, they're like cheaters. Definitely when you get to the top 5, those last 4 people all cheating. So it just seems like I only ever get beaten by cheaters, right? I can get all the way to the top, man, but I can't win any games because those last few players that are remaining in the game are cheaters. So after I've killed through all of the legitimate players and potentially a few cheaters here and there that aren't that good, as soon as I get into this top last 5 players, they're a cheater, full blown cheater every single time, preventing legitimate players from ever winning any games in Fortnite anymore. This is how it is. You can't win because of cheaters. So I know somebody's dropped here, so I'm looking for them. Right here, right. So I got the drop on them. I'm sliding in, bang, hit them again, and again, and again, and yeah, I basically hit them way more than they've hit me. But as soon as, of course, they're like low health, it's like, oh, better foot pedal. So first shot is not a headshot, but then the jumping shot there. Oh look, is it another I get shot where I'm not shots? There's silent aim again. Look at this. I'm getting shot up here. My model's down here. So again, this is like silent aim or something. I'm being shot, or my hitbox is massive. It's like, what's going on? I'm being shot and killed where I'm not. They're literally shooting. This is where my model is registering, but my model's actually down here. Also, this red Christmas skin, typical cheater skin. Loads of cheaters wear this skin. This is how you identify a cheater, without even seeing them. If they're wearing anything red, almost guaranteed that they're a cheater in it. Right, red is the color of a cheater for the most part. Red devils in it, man. It definitely got the signs of some form of aimbot, like low probability hit, aimbot, potentially wall hacks as well, but most likely just aimbot, right? So they see them there, I think, in the corner, but I think they've already snapped. They've already turned the aimbot on, locked and snapped at that point there. Right, see him in the corner of the eye, and then lock on. They've locked on right there. Right, now they're looking, shooting automatically. Again, it's like low probability, slow aimbot. It's not like super snappy. Like they're shooting through the ground. Again, indicative that they've got an aimbot. They're just holding down a button. They're not actually aiming themselves. They're just holding down a button, and the aim lock is basically guiding their entire motions. And it got it on a very slow, it's a very smooth setting, which is ineffective at long range, right? It's only really effective or helpful at close range. Once you had a bit of the footage cut out there, shadow play running around. It would seem like they were looking at this person there. Again, a bit of a strange one, the way that the bullets fired then. Can I get back here, please? Right, so it's a bit weird. So they're shooting pretty much where you can see their player model, right? So they're shooting right there. But then there, you see that? As soon as they've gone out of sight and they're no longer present, the bullets go fully straight into the water behind, right? That's very odd. Little discrepancy with the aim, with the shooting. Right, so you're shooting towards where the player model is visible. It's like the aimbot's tracking onto it where it is. Then as soon as the aimbot's like out of range or not visible, the bullet just lines out. The shots just line out completely. Because you can still see their model there. That's their model there, right? Or is that just a bit of smoke cloud there? So you can see the head there, shooting through the rock. This is a bit strange. It almost seems like they've either stopped, either the player models moved out of range, and the aimbots just basically reset back to neutral, or they just took the foot off the foot pedal, right, and then the bullet just lines out. So they're shooting toward where the person is, carrying shooting, then just like that it switches. It goes back to neutral state, shooting at the water. Like they just took their foot off the foot pedal, or the character model moved out of range of the aimbot or aim lock or whatnot. And again here we've got another example of potential aimbot being used again. So they know the person's over there. I think it's the same Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider skin. They're shooting over there. I think they've got aimbot turned on. Because it's like, you know what I mean? It's almost like, why wouldn't you just shoot the raptor that rolls onto you, right? It's like they've got the aimbot set to only lock onto human players. And it's almost like it's like he's locked in fully, that he can't just turn and shoot the raptor at quick notice. It's like he has to mentally go, right, I've got to turn the aim lock off, then I've got to shoot the raptor. It's like he's had to turn the aim lock off there just to be able to shoot the raptor, because it's just very strange how we just let that raptor just like roll on him without just killing it easily. See that, like the following them around, even though they can't see them through the bush. Right, so and it seems like the Spider-Gwen again has this like low proximity aimbot that only sometimes misses at close at long range, but if it's super close, it's deadly accurate, like it was with the other person. Clouds out the other person who's also suspected of cheating. This one is also seems like a cheater as well. I think they hear a player running. Right, yeah, so they've got this dude over there. You think, okay, doesn't seem too sus. Right there, that's like the silent aim. I've got a certain range, let's say 30 meters. I've got like a 10% chance to land a shot. But if you get to like close range, it's like, 90% accuracy. You see how the bullets are like flying toward the target, even though. So shooting. Like, look at that. That's a hit, apparently. You know, that's a hit. Look at this bullet. Look how it's like bending towards the target, and that's a hit. That shot that creeped toward the target, that's a hit, apparently. Didn't didn't even touch them, but somehow registered as a hit. And then another hit, pixelated there. So you got the phantom shot there that hits, and then another phantom shot that crept up and hit again. Oh, and then another. Again, it's like the shots. Again, it's like not really on the target, so am I getting those hits? Not on the target, but somehow the bullets are magnetized towards the target, like silent aim. Look, and then apparently got the hit, even though they're not aimed on the target, and they got the kill. Look at that instant turnaround shot. Look at that instant turnaround. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Wasn't even really in range, in vision. But look at that. How are you getting that shot? How are you getting that shot and getting the kill on it? Look. That's apparently a kill shot. Look at this. Is that bullets coming from them shooting up? Or is that... Look. Is that shooting up? Is this their bullets? This has got to be from them, right? Right? Because this is their shots. You know, aiming this way. Somehow the bullets are like voink, like just like bending, like some kind of gun that you use to shoot around corners. Like, look at this. You're telling me this is legit aim? They're looking over there, and the bullets are like just bending round corners. No, that is their shots, right? I mean, you think these dots here would be the shells? This is like the way it spreads. It's got to be the other person's shots, but it's like you can't even see. No, it's their shots, isn't it? It's their shot. There's no bullet trail coming from their gun. Right, so you got that shot there. We can see this shot. Let's go frame by frame. Frame by frame. Pixelated, of course. Frame by frame. Right, so we're going there. Okay, so that's their shot. That's their shot. Apparently that's a kill shot. Can't even see the other player, but apparently that's a kill shot. And we got here where it looks like blatant aim lock. So they see the person got there, bang, snap. It's like they snap straight to the target. They fire because it's like they're too far away and then move in for the aimbot to like catch up with them. But the initial snap to the target, that's aim lock. Like that right there. That's snapping to target. That's the aimbot. Like straight to him. Pretty sure that's their aimbot. Almost seemed like they were reacting to the almost seemed like they were reacting to the player coming before they even came up the zip line. Do you know what I'm saying? It's almost like they knew they were coming up the zip line before they did. Maybe they were reacting to the air glider, person gliding in the air, and it just seems coincidental, but it does seem like they knew they were approaching the zip line before they actually started going up the zip line. Yep, that looks like legit shot, right? You can see the muzzle flash going in this direction, but somehow the actual shots themselves, they're going straight up towards the target. Another shot where they've hit the person, but not where they are, but where they were. Another shot where they're firing that way, somehow they're getting a hit there. And the last shot is like the only one that seems to be on target. But kind of aimbotty though. The way it just snaps to the target like that when they land. I think I just saw them there. I think that's what I saw out the corner of my eye. That there. They just moved from behind this tree. And I'm thinking, oh, maybe they'll run to here, to the open, so that they'll move to where they've got sight of me, so that I can shoot them when I see them, when they go to get a shot on me. But I can't see them through the tree. They won't come crouch walking. They probably know that I'm there because I shot my shadow earlier. Probably in the area. So that's not an issue. But in fact, I can't see them, and then they take a shot through the tree like that. That's a little bit sus. And they're already so close to me. How did they get so close like that without me seeing them? Look at that, the way they moved out then. Like, where did they come from? Like, they took that shot through the tree. It's like you can't even see them. They're like right at the back. Like, they take the shot, and then they drop from behind the tree, and they run straight up. Only just started to show up on sound indicator. Luckily I got the kill there, but still, it looked a bit sus the way that they tried to shoot me through that tree line. It makes me think that maybe they had all hacks, possibly.